On the very 1st of June 2024, yes, you are going to have this unexpected change, my gorgeous Erini. But let me tell you, when it comes to numerology, your numbers are 415. This is such a powerful combination of numbers, and it also means that not that long after you become aware of this, unexpected change in your life, you are going to have this opportunity. You are going to have a really important and quite big opportunity. But this particular opportunity you are going to become aware of, you are only going to be able to go for if you understand that you are going to need to be very strong, and you are going to need to take a leap of faith. Okay. And I'm so glad, I'm so happy for you, because this particular opportunity is something you have been hoping for, something you have been waiting for, something you have been praying for. So it's all going to start making sense. It's all going to start making sense. Just remember, on the 1st of June, to start with, you're going to have this unexpected change. Okay. Something is going to come to an end, quite abruptly, and this is going to kind of throw you out of balance. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is meant to happen. This is meant to come to an end. And if this particular situation did not come to an end, you wouldn't have this amazing opportunity. And now, I'm so happy that you are going to decide to take a leap of faith, my gorgeous Erini, because this opportunity is like, oh my God, going to turn out to be absolutely like brilliant. This is going to turn out to be amazing, and it's going to have such a beautiful impact on your life. There is so much you are going to find out about yourself when it comes to this opportunity. You have no idea where this opportunity is going to lead towards, my gorgeous Erini. This opportunity is going to lead towards you changing your life big time, big way. But it's not going to seem like this to start with. To start with, all you need to understand, and all that you are going to understand, is like now, after something comes to an end so abruptly, you will understand that you need to kind of think about other aspects of your life. And then when you become aware of this opportunity, oh my God, you're going to see this as a blessing. Seriously, as a blessing, because it is. Because this particular opportunity you are going to become aware of, it's like something you have been praying for, and you have been hoping for this for such a long time. Oh my God, it's just going to come in the form of like some kind of a news. And you will know, like, oh my God, I can't believe. First, you're like a little bit down. First, you'll be like down, and then you're going to be like instantly up, like the biggest mama in the city. No, honestly, my gorgeous Erini, this is going to be absolutely brilliant. There is so much to this opportunity. And I'm so, 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 so glad that you decided to take this leap of faith. Indeed, okay? The second important date, my gorgeous Erini, it's going to be on the 2nd of June. On the 2nd of June, you know what? You are going to do something so, 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 so important here, because, my God, like, this is so amazing. Look, on the 1st of June, as I said, you're going to realize this opportunity that you are going to need to take a leap of faith, of course. This is going to be such a daring month, honestly, like really daring months. You will do things you wouldn't normally do. And I like this. I like this so much, because that means that you are coming out of your comfort zone. This is important. This is big. So now on the 2nd of June, there is this person here, this man I really like. This man is really wise. There is so much about, this man. This man is somebody who's very kind of powerful in so many different ways. This man keeps a lot of things to himself. He only shares like a certain things about his life just to the specific people, in his life. This man keeps a lot behind, and this man is very interesting to so many different people, but a lot of people cannot understand this person. Only people who are like important in this person's life know the real side to this person. So this is somebody in your life, or maybe it's even somebody who you watch, maybe it's even somebody who you listen to, and this is somebody really, really smart. This is somebody really clever, really intelligent, both like when it comes to his practicality, things in general in life, but also when it comes to his spirituality. But his spiritual side, he keeps it to himself, and he keeps it for only those people who are very close to him, which is what I've said before. So this man is going to play a big role on the 2nd of June. However it's going to happen, you're going to be looking at that person, whether that person is going to be right in front of you, or whether you're going to be watching that person, whether you're going to be listening to that person, or maybe you're going to be even thinking about this person very intensely. So this, why? Because this person, through this person, you're going to be thinking about that person, or you're going to be looking at that person, and somehow you're going to have this sudden realization. You're going to realize, again, look at this, which risk do you need to take? You're just going to realize a risk. There is some kind of a risk that you're going to need to take in order to protect yourself and protect your finances, protect your financial situation, and in general, to protect what's yours. Okay? Listen to me very carefully. You need to take this risk because you are going to think of something really wise, really wise, really wise. And it's going to come to you at a time when you're either looking at this man or you're either thinking about this man. There is an element of this man, big element of this man who has done this to you and who has done this to your life. And this is good. This is brilliant. This person is most certainly meant to be the part of your spiritual journey, because this type of inspiration, oh my God, this type of inspiration is so powerful that it can give you the wings, baby, and then you fly. Seriously, this is why this is so important. So you're going to realize something wise to do at the same time. Maybe that person is going to say something, or you're going to remember that person saying something. Somehow you're going to realize something wise you need to do, a really wise move. When it comes to like your finances and your financial situation, you will be able to protect what's yours on one hand, and you will be able to relax. It's to do with your finances and doing the right thing. And you are going to see this as a bit of a risk, but it's not a risk at all. This is essential, my gorgeous Erini, indeed, and something very, very bad. It's actually going to come to an end that has been making you feel really paranoid, maybe a little bit and anxious when it comes to your finances, or when it comes to the certain things that belongs to you, like your belongings and things like that. So this is why this is indeed going to be very, very important. These particular people in our lives are like seriously like our spirit guides, the guides. They're like our angels, when they do absolutely when they do kind of make it, when they do have this power, to make such a positive impact on our life, because you are gonna do something ridiculously wise. You really are on the same wavelength with that person. You're tuned in. You will be so tuned in with this person and with your own spirituality on the 2nd of June, indeed. And that's not the only day when you're going to be tuned in. There are going to be other days when you're going to be tuned in, my gorgeous Erini, but I'm going to talk about them a little bit later. When I say tuned in, I mean this in terms of like your intuition, of course. The next important date, it's going to be on the 3rd of June. On the 3rd of June. On the 3rd of June, oh my goodness, you are going to be very, very happy. Now, why you're going to be happy is because you will see like, like some kind of a result from a hard work. You've been working on something on the 3rd of June, and on the 3rd of June, you're going to be very happy because this is to do with the direct result of your hard work, well, not only you are gonna be able to carry on with such an important plan. On the 3rd of June, you're gonna realize, as soon as you become aware of the direct result of your hard work, you're also gonna realize at that moment in time which plan do you need to carry on with, and that particular plan is also going to be pretty much so the next step forward when it comes to whatever made you feel rewarded here. You see, because whatever made you feel rewarded here, you need to kind of understand that now you need to think about like what's the next step forward with it. But it is a lot to do with your ongoing plan in your life as well. This in itself is going to need from you to make a sacrifice on the 3rd of June in order to go forward with this. Just remember, you are going to have this rewarding situation, something that you have been working on, and this in itself, it's like now going to require from you, in order to kind of go forward with that, the natural step forward. You need to think what's the natural step forward with that. And that's exactly what you're going to be thinking. And then when you realize what you need to do, you are going to need to make such a big, massive sacrifice. And you're going to be worrying about it. You're going to be worrying about it when it comes to this sacrifice. This is going to be big sacrifice. But all I can say to you, you are going to be intuitively guided. At the same time, someone is really going to kind of maybe piss you off a little bit. You're going to realize that somebody was maybe dishonest, or you're going to realize that somebody was lying a little bit. You're going to become aware of somebody's real face as well. Nothing to worry about too much, but it's more about an impact that this is going to have on your life, because that in itself is going to open your eyes, and it's going to be that last little thing, that last little drop, which is going to really kind of push you forward at the time when you're like, oh my God. And especially when it comes to you understanding to make that sacrifice, the importance of that sacrifice. And all that is going to lead towards you really kind of ultimately, or in between the 3rd of June and in between the 12th of June, for example, you're going to realize that now you've got absolutely everything you need to have in order to have such a big and such an important negotiation. This negotiation, which is going to happen by the 10th of June, oh my God, this negotiation, this is in between the 3rd and the 12th of June. In between the 3rd and the 12th of June. In between the 3rd and the 12th of June, you are going to have this negotiation, my gorgeous Erini. And this negotiation, it's going to turn out to be so successful for you. Not only this is going to be very successful for you, but also at the same time, this negotiation, it's going to lead towards you, like kind of starting a new venture in your life. This venture that you're going to decide to start, it's literally going to make you feel alive again. This is the time when you're going to start re-emerging, my gorgeous Erini. This is going to be really big, and this is going to be really important indeed. What else I was going to recommend you would be this absolutely gorgeous, check this out, absolutely stunning prehnite and epidote. Absolutely beautiful prehnite and epidote. This gorgeous pendant comes with sterling silver chain, and it's absolutely brilliant for to elevate us. It's fantastic for our third psychic eye. It helps us a lot to reconnect with ourselves and to understand things spiritual things on a completely different level. So can you imagine how important this crystal actually is? It's brilliant for the relationships, in general, and it attracts love into our lives as well. It's fantastic for success, and it's absolutely brilliant for career in general, and it's brilliant for a good luck as well when it comes to career, when it comes to finances, but also when it comes to us wearing this. And at the time when we wear this, we make the right decision, especially when it comes to the finances and things like that as well. This gorgeous pendant comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below, or it's going to be pinned on top of the comments, or you just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and you will see the very first two products on top of my shop, are going to be these two that I'm advertising right now. The next important day, my gorgeous Erini, it's going to be on the 13th of June. On the 13th of June, it's like basically you will realize there is, it's about this inspiration. It's about this inspiration. It's about, this somebody else's lifestyle. It's really going to inspire you so much, and it's going to bring the best out in you. You are gonna be so inspired by somebody else's lifestyle, but then when it comes to that particular person that you're gonna be inspired by, you do have a really special connection with that person. So it's somebody who you know, but it's also at the same time, this inspiration when it comes to their lifestyle is going to open your eyes, and you're gonna realize, what do you want to do and how you want your life to be. Here, you're going to have highlighted all the things that have been getting on your nerves for a while when it comes to your life in general, but it's also going to be highlighted certain things that you have been thinking about, certain things you have been dreaming about. This is a lot to do with your life right now, but also how you want your future to be. On the 13th of June, you're going to be inspired here so much, and you're going to see really crystal clear what is missing in your life, so much. And once you connect to all this, it's going to be almost impossible to disconnect. This, what you're going to realize on the 13th of June, I'm sorry, but it's to do with your destiny a lot. This is why you're not going to be able to stop thinking about it, and you're going to realize, oh my god, that you want like a major, quite a big, lifestyle change. And what really strikes me is the fact that you are going to be talking to like other people, and maybe a couple of other people in your life. You're going to mention this, and people are not going to understand this. There are a couple of people like, oh god, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, it's to do with something that it's so personal to you. This is to do with your own individuality. Don't let other people to put you off from what you want to do. We are all different, for goodness sake. We are all different. And we all have a different passion. We're all passionate about different things. And even these people are the best people in your life, even if these people are the major people in your life, because these people are nice people, good people, positive people, but they're just not going to understand at all what you're talking about and where you're coming from. This is new you is about to emerge here. Okay, you have to give yourself a credit, baby. So don't allow these people to put you off from what you think that you should be doing. Because there's going to be a couple of people that are going to be absolutely like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where this is coming from. Well, wakey, wakey, my gorgeous Erini. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. And don't let anybody stop you. Okay, don't let anybody to like kind of stop you from doing what you want to do just because you love these people, just because these people mean to you so much. These people normally understand you and they're smart people, but you must not allow them to put you off from this, because this is to do with your destiny. And you will see what's going to happen, my gorgeous Serini, because within the next few days after the 13th of June, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18th, within the next few days, you are going to have this really important message. And the message that you are going to have, it's like really going to blow you away. And this particular message that you're going to have within the next few days, it's really kind of going to make you aware of the certain place where you need to go to immediately. When it comes to this, what you realize, so there is a certain place that you're going to realize that you need to go to immediately. There is something that you're going to need to do. There is something that you're going to need to kind of explore. There is something that you're going to need to find out a little bit more. There is something that you're going to need to find out a little bit further. This is important for you to do. Okay, and once you go there, wherever you need to go there, because it's about you going to the certain destination to find out a little bit more, but it's more in terms of you kind of learning and exploring and finding out a little bit more. This is going to be like a God's gift, because there is something really specific you are going to find out that you didn't know. And it's like a golden opportunity when it comes to all this. There is something major you're going to find out. Major. When it comes to you speeding all this up, no one else can tell you this. You wouldn't be able to find out this anywhere else, my gorgeous Erini. And this is going to be the moment like, aha, and you'll go back to these two little bastards and you're going to say, I told you. No, they're not bastards, but you're going to go back to these people and you're going to say, I told you. I told you. It's like this is how it's going to be, and yes, this in itself is going to be a hard work when it comes to all this. Come on, but it's not going to be as hard as you think it's going to be. And you're just going to need to be patient, of course. You're going to need to commit yourself fully to it. You're going to need to commit yourself fully to it. And this is something which is going to scare you a little bit, but you shouldn't be scared because this in itself is going to change your entire life for the better, my gorgeous Erini. This is why this is going to be big. This is why this is going to be important indeed. And when it comes to the 23rd of June, sorry, when it comes to the 19th, when it comes to the 19th of June, oh my God, there are, as soon as you wake up in the morning, you're going to realize that there is something that you're going to say, maybe a couple of times. And what you say, it's going to be repeated on maybe television. Maybe you're going to hear it on the radio straight away. Maybe you're going to see it on an internet. Do you understand what I mean? On the 19th of June, in the morning, when you wake up, very soon after, you will realize how in tune you are. Remember, I told you there is another day when you're going to be so in tune with your intuition. And this is the things are going to be on a completely crazy level. So that's why I'm saying on the 19th of June, as soon as you get up, maybe later on, you're going to say something, mention something, and then that's going to be mentioned straight away with exactly the same words on TV or somewhere else. And you're going to realize that you're tuned in. It may not happen exactly like that. Maybe there are going to be other signs and other indications which you are going to have, but I'm only using this as an example. For example, I'm using this as an example. For example, if you didn't get this example, then I don't know how to explain you about this example. No, sorry, I'm just being silly. Yeah, so basically, yeah, you're going to realize that you're in tune, okay? So there are going to be several signs and indications you're going to have on this day, on the 19th of June. It's going to be crazy. Lots of signs, lots of indications, lots of numbers are going to be repeating, lots of like kind of weird animals or unusual animals, and all these signs, when you think about them, they're not going to make sense to you whatsoever. But you will know that you're in for something because it's going to be crazy. So many signs and so many synchronicities are going to happen throughout that day, but you're only going to realize what they mean by the end of that day. Around the end of that day, someone is going to be pressurizing you to buy something, to like invest into something, to maybe invest into something. And when you realize before the end of the bottom line is, before the end of the day on the 19th of June, when you realize what you shouldn't, that's it. When you realize what you shouldn't be investing in, what you must not invest in, okay? At that moment in time, you're suddenly, whoa, something is going to take over. Whoa, and you're going to be possessed. No, I'm joking. Something is going to take over. My gorgeous Erini. And you're suddenly going to realize what these signs meant. You're suddenly going to realize what all these signs meant. The direct result, karmic result of you following your intuition. Because you followed your intuition when you knew that you shouldn't be making some kind of investment. And that's the direct result. You will realize and you will see crystal clear what all these signs meant. All these signs were leading towards something really, really specific. You need to immediately pay attention to. Okay, there is something that you need to pay attention to There is something that you need to bring to an end and move away from it immediately. And this is your sign. This is your sign. Because as soon as you work out what this is, as soon as you realize what this is, my gorgeous Erini, you know that this in itself, it's really going to lead towards a absolutely mind-blowing experience which you are going to have after that moment in time, which is going to be involving certain people. It's going to be involving certain people who are going to be around you, and otherwise it wouldn't happen. And it's going to be maybe like a little party, a little socializing, and there is a really big answer to your question you're going to have. And it's going to happen in the most of the, an unexpected way, from the most unexpected person. You know, the answer to your question that you had for such a long time that was driving you nuts, it's so randomly going to come out from somebody so unlikely, so unlikely. And this is going to be the direct result of everything that I've said so far. I know it sounds crazy, but it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So important when it comes to you finally moving on with your life, my gorgeous Irini. Indeed. Okay. And also, another thing I was going to, that was stuck on my elbow. A bad stage of your life has come to an end. This card wanted to like pick me up and show it to them. You know, something bad is coming to an end. I think that you've been going through something major, my gorgeous Irene. Something affected you major, in a major way, because you were very, very tired lately as well. You were very tired because you were worrying about something so much. And thank God that this little bastard is coming to an end. Look, you know, very important indeed. And also, yes, blue agate, absolutely stunning. Look at this baby, what a beautiful color this is. Blue agate, absolutely brilliant. This pendant, it's fantastic when it comes to motivation. This pendant, it's absolutely brilliant when it comes to us, our own spirituality, when it comes to us kind of understanding ourselves on a different level. When we wear this pendant also, we kind of remember our dreams even more, but also we're like kind of intuitively guided towards the right things in life as well. Blue agate is very, very powerful when it comes to us having more confidence, and when it comes to us coming out of comfort zone, but also when we have like such an important conversations, discussions. When we wear this pendant, we really tend to kind of surprise ourselves with things that we say in the best possible way. We find out a lot about ourselves. I know it sounds really crazy, but also if we want to inspire or impress somebody, you know, when you wear this pendant, you're like kind of noticed on a slightly different level. But the conversation also is tend to flow really freely and really nicely without any like internal blockages whatsoever, which can happen when we are around the people that are negative, or they have a negative impact on us, and we are intimidated by these people, and then we are not ourselves anymore. We don't even realize this, you know. We only realize this after a while, or as soon as these people go, we are like, oh God, I'm so relaxed now, you know. And then you realize, God, you know, their energy is awful, you know. But then again, sometimes you just can't really choose, pick and mix, you know, like which people you're gonna be around with. If you have to work around certain people, it's not as easy, you know. So that's what I mean. This blue agate comes with sterling silver chain, and again, to buy this, the link is going to be in the description below, or you just see on top of the comment section, or sorry, or you can just simply go, I shouldn't have eaten before this reading. I shouldn't have been eating before. I shouldn't eat before this reading, you know, but I had to eat, you know, because I went to work out. So I need to eat. Yeah, so this blue agate comes with sterling silver chain. So the link is in the description below, or on top of the comments, or just go on top of the Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop. And the very first two products in that shop are going to be these two that I'm advertising right now. By buying from my channel, my gorgeous Erini, you're also supporting my channel as well. So I thank you very much for that. The next important date, it's going to be on the 21st of June. On the 21st of June, my gorgeous Erini, this is what you need to remember, that on the 21st of June, it's like there is going to be this challenge, you're gonna be dealing with. Oh God, listen, I need you to be strong on the 21st of June, because you're gonna realize that this news is not going to be incredible, but you're going to be worrying about your money a little bit. You're going to be worrying about your finances, and you must not allow this to affect you, because something is going to seem to be worse than what it is, because you're going to be thinking about like doing something really specific that you want to do, and then you're going to be put off because you are going to be thinking about, oh, maybe the financial situation is not like the greatest, and please be smart here. I don't want you to do something that which you would regret. Do not make an impulsive mistake. Listen to me very carefully. Yes, you're going to run into a challenge. You're going to feel a little bit frustrated, because you will want to make a certain move, you will want to make a certain step, you will want to do something. That's the bottom line. You will want to do something, and you're going to feel frustrated because you will think, oh God, my financial situation is not going to allow me to do this. I must make sure that you understand that don't make an impulsive mistake. Don't make an impulsive mistake on the 21st of June. Okay? What you must do, but what you must do is like, you must be patient. You must be patient. You must be patient. Carry on with some kind of a plan here. Almost as if you're going to think like, oh God, maybe this major plan, this frustration is going to get the worst out of you, because you're going to think that this major plan that you're working towards in your life is not going to work out. No, 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 no. This is just a little challenge you're going to run into. Do you understand me? And something is going to be offered to you, my baby, but it's like too good to be true, and you will know this. It's going to be a bit of like temptation bastard. Something is going to be offered to you at the time, and you're going to be like, with your energy, So, but you will know it's too good to be true. You will know it's too good to be true, and that's an impulsive mistake that you must not make. So is this like really confusing, isn't it? I'm sorry. So on the 21st of June, when you want to do something, you're going to run into a problem. And because you will not be able, maybe your financial situation is not going to allow you this. And then there is going to be some kind of like, and then you're going to have this like, this situation where something is going to be like a way too good to be true. Something is going to be offered to you, but you will know immediately, no, baby, no, this is too good to be true. So the bottom line, temptation, avoid at all costs. So on the 21st of June, all you need to understand is be patient, be patient, be patient, and carry on. Okay? Do not make an impulsive mistake. Carry on. Like, this plan is so important. It's almost there. It's behind the corner. In just 3 months' time, something major is going to happen. This is all going to have a huge turnaround in 3 months' time. Your life is going to be completely different already. But for now, carry on being patient. There is a very specific sign you're going to have again when you realize, oh, you know what, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient rather than making an impulsive mistake. There is also going to be mind-blowing sign, which you're going to have at around that time, and you will know that something is around you, like a spirit guide or a guardian angel. It's going to be crazy. Trust me, you will know. And then, you're going to be, within the next few days, at around the 24th of June, especially at around the 24th and the 25th of June, I know you're going to be chilling out. I know you're going to be relaxing, because you're going to feel really, really tired. And you're going to have no choice but to chill out, sit down and relax. And I know that you're going to be in two worlds at the same time. You're going to be so tired, but this is a very specific dimension you're going to find yourself at, because at the same time you're going to have this insight, my gorgeous Erini. And this insight, it's like suddenly, it's very difficult to explain, but you will see things vividly. You will kind of understand that this is going to bring an ultimate change into your life, and you will understand that you did the right thing again, by just carrying on with some kind of a plan here instead of making an impulsive mistake. Okay, because this is going to bring us towards such a great changes in your life. The next important date, my gorgeous Erini, it's going to be on the 28th of June. Now, on the 28th of June, on the 28th of June, what on earth is like, this is brilliant. On the 28th of June, you are, my God, something is going to inspire you so much. This is going to be so mind-blowing. Whatever inspires you so much on the 28th of June, whatever inspires you so much on the 28th of June, the process of manifestation has already started with your own inspiration. Do you understand me? This is going to be a very, very powerful day. So, whatever inspires you on the 28th of June, when I say something is going to inspire you, I'm not talking about you just walking outside and just thinking, oh, gorgeous flower. No, or like something silly. Oh, I like this car. Like something like that. No, 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 no. You're gonna come across a certain situation on the 28th of June, and something is gonna inspire you so much. It's gonna inspire you so much to move on with your life. This is how you're gonna feel. Something is gonna inspire you so much to move on with your life. This is gonna be brilliant, and that in itself, it's like even gonna lead towards this like a bit of a hermit mode, hermit mode. You're not gonna be able to stop thinking about this either. So something is gonna inspire you to kind of move on with your life, and whatever it's going to inspire you, the process of this manifestation has already started, will already begin. That's why after that, you're gonna be in this hermit mode, and you're gonna be thinking so much about so many different things in your life. And it's gonna be highlighted to, things that you have been unhappy with for a while, but you didn't do nothing about them. This in itself is just going to be such a huge step forward, but it's also going to allow you to kind of move on with your life, towards the right direction. This is so important because just remember, the process of manifestation has already started. Whatever is going to inspire you, it's about you kind of understanding, how much you want to move on with your life. And then when you have that hermit mode later, so you're going to be in a deep thinking mode, a lot is going to be on your mind, and you are going to be thinking about it even more, even thoroughly. And then you're going to realize which decision that you actually need to make. Which decision do you need to make? But the first decision that you're going to need to kind of make, it's you putting like the boundaries, setting the boundaries. You're going to need to set the first decision. It's going to be you setting the boundaries by like kind of making a really wise decision, which is going to be consisting of you like really being reminded of like a really creative opportunity. But maybe that creative opportunity that you had in your past, the reason why you're going to be reminded right now, it's because somebody prevented you from taking this opportunity. So at the same time, you are reminded of the opportunity which is going to be connected to all this. By the same time, you're going to set the boundaries in between you and somebody else, you see, who kind of is not necessarily a bad person again, but they did have like a bit too much impact and influence on your life, not necessarily in the best possible way, because it's somebody who's very strong in their energy, that maybe dominated you a little bit at the time, and now you're setting the boundaries at the same time when it comes to that person, when it comes to you protecting your life, protecting your energy. But also the reason why you're going to be so suddenly reminded of this creative opportunity that you had before, it's a lot to do because it's a lot connected to whatever inspired you in the first place. There is going to be an additional idea you're going to have, and this in itself it's going to be one of the wisest decisions you've ever made, my gorgeous Erini. Indeed. So now I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you in relationship. Oh my God, my gorgeous Serini, it looks like at around the 10th and in between the 10th and the 19th of June. Oh my God, something really unexpected is going to happen when it comes to those people in relationship. Something really unexpected is going to happen, but it's going to be brilliant. This is going to be like an unexpected accomplishment. The couples are going to have an unexpected accomplishment. I mean, how brilliant is that? Not only this is really going to surprise you, but things are going to start making sense now in such a way where you both going to have a positive news with something you were like worrying about so much, something that became so stale, but also most importantly, when it comes to you knowing what do you need to be tactical about now. What do you need to get on with? What do you need to kind of carry on with? What do you need to carry on with? What do you need to take on the next level? What do you need to give your full energy and full attention to? You're going to be surprised what brought you an accomplishment. Maybe you were both like kind of focusing on different things, and this is why this life is so interesting. When we are just kind of focusing on a certain things that are making us feel like really successful, then sometimes something magical happens in such a way where there is a part of our life, aspect of our life we have been neglecting, and now suddenly this aspect of our life we've been neglecting is screaming really loudly, look how much did you get out of me, take me on the next level. So this is going to be a nice little surprise, my gorgeous Serini, where you and your partner are going to decide to kind of like realize what exactly do you need to take on the next level now. Things are going to become very, very interesting indeed, because at the same time, you're both going to realize what you need to do, which wise choice do you need to do right now in order to make your life more practical, especially when it comes to things that have been restraining both of you for so long. And for those of you who are single and ready to mingle, what's happening here? Yeah, here. For those of you who are single, sorry, they're all mixed up, and I'm just like kind of remembering the way cards were before, believe me or not. Yeah, so now yeah, there are loads of cards here. There are loads of cards here. Yeah, I'm just remembering the way cards were before, believe me or not. So my gorgeous Serini, when it comes to those of you who are single and ready to make love, no, I'm joking. For those of you who are single and ready to mingle, you are going to have a really kind of interesting experience, my gorgeous Serini. I'm not too sure what you're gonna be up to, my darling. I think that you're gonna be very naughty. Now, you are going to have a really interesting and a very meaningful experience when it comes to June 2024. So those of you who are single, this is going to be brilliant. You're going to have a really meaningful experience, a little bit of an adventure. I think that something is going to happen in between you and somebody else, and this is like really going to happen completely unexpectedly, my gorgeous Erini. And what's going to happen in between? I can hear children screaming outside. I don't know if you can hear them, but I can hear children screaming outside. Uh, yeah, so it's something really meaningful. It's going to happen, really surprising in between you and somebody else. And this is going to be like kind of, what can I say? You're going to have an experience with somebody else, and you're going to like it. It's going to be like a little adventure. This is going to be good, and you're going to be enjoying yourself, my gorgeous Erini. And this in itself, it's going to kind of open your eyes, and it's going to make you realize what are you missing in your life. But the problem that I have here, so you're gonna have a great time. So stranger in the night, heading in the morning. na, 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 na. Stranger in the night, a little Erin in the morning. Na, 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 na. Now, honestly, I can see like the beginning of a really meaningful experience here. I can see you like you enjoying yourself. I can see you having so much fun, but also you are really going to be confused. You know why? Because suddenly this is going to bring a little bit of an emotional confusion, because you will surprise yourself. I think that you're going to have like a very kind of interesting shall I call it like an interesting experience. You're going to have an interesting experience with somebody, and maybe you will be like, oh well, just fun, and that's how you're gonna see it, like all cool and fun, blah blah blah. But not with this one, I'm afraid. You're gonna have a really nice experience with somebody, like no strings attached type of thing, But um, but the problem is that I think that you're gonna have a bit of a too much fun here, because you are gonna be emotionally confused, because instantly you're gonna feel connected to this person. Instantly you're gonna feel so happy, like almost like as if you fell in love immediately. You're gonna feel so much joy, so much pleasure, so much peace and contentment when you're thinking about this person. But you're also gonna feel so excited when you're thinking about this person again. You're the reason why you're going to feel like emotionally confused is because this is not something that you've expected whatsoever, to happen. So this is entirely up to you how you're going to deal with this from this moment onwards, because I think that maybe this never happened to you before, almost like as if you're going to be with somebody for a little bit and then you're just immediately going to fall in love with somebody, you know and this is going to emotionally confuse you. But I do really like this person, I do really like this person. I do like this person, and it is somebody quite nice, somebody really trustworthy, somebody very genuine, somebody very honest, But it's like this is for you, kind of when it comes to your personal evolution, there is something new you're going to find out about yourself. You will not be able to stop thinking about this person whatsoever, and it's entirely down to you and up to you where you're gonna take this experience, because sometimes our life does surprises us, and this is gonna be one of those surprises. I mean, I do think that someone is abruptly about to enter your life in a way you did not expect this whatsoever, and I think that that person is going to stay there for a very long time. Indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Erini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.